Hello and welcome to Liberty North High School in Liberty, Missouri for the second game tonight in the Liberty North Invitational Basketball Tournament where the Park Hill Trojans and the Liberty North Eagles go to battle tonight in the third place men's game in the Liberty North Invitational Tournament. Good evening and welcome. I'm Zach Klug alongside my partner Jaden Klug, and we're going to bring you all of tonight's live game action here on North Nation Sports. That's right, we got a great matchup for you tonight, and we're going to have to go courtside. We're running a little short on time, but we're going to bring you right to game action with Ian and Caleb. Guys, go ahead.
Thanks, Jaden and Zach. Welcome back to Liberty North High School in Liberty, Missouri for the third place game of the men's side of the LN Invitational Basketball Tournament, where the Park Hill Trojans and the Liberty North Eagles go to battle. Good afternoon and welcome. I'm Ian Grove, joined alongside my partner Caleb Moore, and we're going to bring you all of the game action live here on North Nation Sports.
That's right, Ian. We have a great matchup for you this afternoon between two teams competing for third place in the LN Invitational Basketball Tournament. Both teams are 1-1 in this tournament so far, with Liberty North suffering a devastating 81-74 overtime loss to Baser Linwood last night, and Park Hill losing by 18 to St. Thomas Aquinas.
Now let's look at starting lineups. Park Hill has number 2, Andy Ashley, number 10, Anthony Hall, number 21, Christian Bradford, number 22, Drew Townsend, and number 25, Nick Bryant. Let's throw it to a quick pregame interview with Park Hill's coach, Coach Jones.
So what are you looking forward to in the next game?
This next game, we're looking forward to getting a dub. We're getting out and running in transition a lot and hopefully get the win.
Okay, thank you. We look forward to seeing you.
Welcome
now
back here.
Let's look at Liberty North starting lineup. We have number 1, Davis Rockers, number 5, Brock Niemeyer, number 2, Benny Kaplan, number 35, Justice Braden, and number 4, the Iron Eagle, Garrett Lynn. A key player to watch for the Eagles is Benny Kaplan, who had a clutch three-pointer to send last night's game into overtime. That should be a key player if Liberty North wants to win this game.
Other players to keep an eye on for Liberty North is Davis Rockers, who put up 20 points in their loss to Baser Linwood and could be a key player in this game. And obviously you want to see if Brock Niemeyer can repeat his magic of the first game, where he put up 22 points in the first quarter.
That was quite spectacular to watch.
If he... Let's send it to a...
So what are you looking forward to in the next game?
Just getting back on the court. You know, after last night's tough loss, just getting a chance to get back out there, compete, and get better.
Sounds good. We look forward to seeing you guys.
Welcome back here. Liberty North's players are being introduced at the moment. And back to what I was saying about Brock Niemeyer, if he can repeat what he did in game 1 and put up 22 points in the first quarter, that would be fantastic for Liberty North in this game.
It would indeed. Liberty North has a tough matchup tonight against number 25, Nick Bryant, who is a all-conference player last year for the Trojans.
And Nick Bryant has been fantastic in this game. Nick Bryant had 18 points and was 2 for 3 from the free throw line on Tuesday against St. Joe Central in that win. And in their loss to St. Thomas Aquinas, he had 10 points and also went 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Tip-off will be number
2, Benny Kaplan, and number 10, Anthony Hall.
Just about the 2 tallest guys on each team, which is what it usually is. And Park Hill starts with the ball here.
Andy Ashley has the ball in his hands for the Trojans, kicks it out to the wing.
Look for them to get it to Nick Bryant quickly here, and there it is.
Back up to Ashley, drives into the lane. Nice little jumper is missed off the mark, rebounded by Rockers.
Driving down the court quickly.
And a miss there by the Eagles. Park Hill is also in transition now.
And there goes Nick Bryant. Just misses the layup.
Number 21, Christian Bradford with the putback for 2.
And the first points of this game go to Park Hill. Park Hill takes a 2-0 lead here in the first quarter. Davis Rockers with the ball.
Davis Rockers drives into the lane, kicks it out to Benny Kaplan for the layup for 2.
And Kaplan ties it. It's 2-2. 7 minutes here left in the first quarter, tied up at 2-2.
Ashley kicks it out to Bradford. Over to Hall in the corner for the three. And
and what a beautiful three there from Park Hill. That puts them at 5 points there. Gives them a 3-point lead over Liberty North. Brock Niemeyer has the ball here for North.
Drives into the lane, kicks it out to Kaplan in the corner. And a turnover by Kaplan there. Ashley
Tosses
gets
it
the
right
steal.
to him. Oh!
A charge is called there on Andy Ashley.
And that basket will be no good, and it will stay a 3-point lead for Park Hill.
Charging, number 2.
Liberty North will inbound from underneath Park Hill's basket. Justice Braden with the ball.
And deflected by Townsend. Eagles will keep the ball.
Liberty North wants to try and get back in this game here. They're not out of this game at all. It's only a 3-point game with 6:25 here in the first quarter left. Look to put up some points here, though.
And carrying or double dribbling is called on the Eagles. The Trojans will inbound on the far side.
And Jalen Perry is not actually playing in this game because he rolled his ankle in the last game. That's a big hit for Liberty North in this game. And Park Hill tries to make it inside the paint shot but can't quite get there.
Drew Townsend drives into the lane and is fouled, and he'll be shooting 2 free throws.
This gives Park Hill a chance to extend their lead even further. Right now it is 5-2 Park Hill lead. And his free throw is good. That makes it 6-2 Park Hill lead.
Number 11, Michael Mosley.
And number 11, Michael Mosley, is checking in the game for the Eagles. And he goes 2 for 2 from the free throw line there, Townsend, with 2 points on the game. And Park Hill is coming out in a trap defense.
Oh, Nick Bryan almost got a hand on that ball there.
And his offensive rebound gets his own shot. Lynn
The Iron Eagle, Garrett Lynn, with the 2-point shot there. Brings this game back within 3 points.
Kicks it out to Ashley up top, up to Hall.
It will be Liberty North's ball here as they try and cut down this 6-point deficit a little bit more. Michael Mosley with the ball, moving down the court.
Kicks it out to Braden. Braden back to Mosley. Mosley drives into the lane, no good. And there is a foul on the Iron Eagle, Garrett Lynn.
Right now the score is 12-6 Park Hill. Liberty North is down 6 points. Not a good start in this first quarter. I think they gotta start scoring more. 6 points is just simply not enough.
I feel like they need to have a little more passing, try to find the open man. They're trying to have just one man down there trying to facilitate the offense and get everybody involved down in the offensive end. Defensive end, they just need to contain that man right there, Nick Bryan.
You have to keep Nick Bryan in check as he makes another 2-point shot.
He now leads the Trojans with 7 points.
He has 7 points here in this first quarter. Their leading scorer, and Liberty North has not been able to stop him.
Shreve drives into the lane and makes the bucket to extend the lead to 10. And Liberty North calls a timeout.
And Liberty North is down 10 here. This is not a good start, being down 10 in the first quarter. Let's throw it to a quick break here.
Hawthorn Bank believes in its customers and their dreams for the future.
About 5 years ago, when we had a smaller space and it was time to move, I had a vision for what I wanted, and Hawthorn was the one that could see the vision. Honestly, I don't think it could have happened without Hawthorn Bank.
I'm Kent Peterson, Market President for Hawthorn Bank. We are proud to support Liberty Public Schools and the Liberty community. Hawthorn Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to this third place game here of the LN Invitational between Liberty North and Park Hill. Liberty North is down 10 points in the first quarter. This could get out of hand quickly if Liberty North doesn't figure out a way to score.
Mosley with the ball in his hands, being guarded by number 12, Samari Sharif. Braden with the ball, back to Niemeyer. Kicks it to Mosley, back to Braden. Drives into the lane for the easy bucket.
And those are Niemeyer's first 2 points of the game, and that brings this back to an 8-point game.
Over in the hands of Bryant, kicks it over to Shrek.
2 minutes left in the first quarter here. The score is 16-8 Park Hill as they just missed that three.
Townsend misses that three there. Mosley in transition, and a foul is called there on the Trojans.
And this will be Liberty North ball as they look to cut down this lead a little bit more here towards the end of the first quarter.
Foul called to number 12. Samari Sharif.
And that foul was called on number 12, Samari Sharif.
Davis Rockers, the ball in his hands.
He put up 20 in the last game, but he's been relatively quiet tonight. Let's see if he can get things going. Cade McKinnon with the ball.
First minutes of the game. Kaplan underneath for the easy two.
Another 2 points for Kaplan. That brings him up to 6 points on the night there. Liberty North cuts this lead down to 6. They're coming back a little bit here in the end of the first.
Ashley has the ball in his hands. Drives into the lane and misses the layup.
And it goes right out of bounds.
Deflected off the Trojans. Eagle ball.
Liberty North will inbound it here with a chance to cut down this lead even more.
Sosa.
Justice Braden will inbound it here.
Number 22.
The Trojans are switching to their full court press here.
And we saw this for them in their first game. It worked pretty well for them. Kaplan inside the paint.
To McKinnon is blocked by Townsend, I believe. Ashley has the ball in his hands. And is a charge, offensive foul.
And the ball will go back to Liberty North here.
Foul called on number 2, Andy Ashley. His second team.
And number 4, Chris Marshall, and number 25, Nick Bryant are checking back.
That is Andy Ashley's second foul of the game here in only the first quarter. That's something to keep an eye on. Kaplan with the ball.
To McKinnon.
Kaplan
Nice
is
shot
Liberty
fake.
North's leading scorer with 6 points on the game so far. Right now the score is 16-10 Park Hill as McKinnon heads to the line to try and cut down this lead a little more. And he misses his first free throw there. Let's see if he can make his second one and cut this lead down to 5 points. And he misses the second one too. That's a killer. Liberty North needs those points to try and put themselves back in this game.
Bryant, the ball in his hands.
Liberty North has not been able to stop Bryant so far tonight. Let's see if they can here, and they do.
It's actually fouled by
There's
Kaplan.
a foul.
And he will be going to the line for
There's
2 free throws.
40 seconds left in this first quarter as Nick Bryant heads to the line to shoot his free throws.
Foul called on number 2, Benny.
That foul was called on number 2, Benny Kaplan, his first foul of the night.
Nick Bryant misses his first free throw. Nick Bryant with 7 points on the game so far. He leads Park Hill.
Number 23, Spencer Pennington, is checking in for number 35, Justice Braden.
And Nick Bryant makes his second free throw there. And that extends Park Hill's lead to 7 as Liberty North has the ball. Spencer
High pass to
Pennington can't quite reel in the high pass. Davis Rockers gets it.
Rockers kicks it to the corner to Garrison. Garrison misses the wide open three. Bryant has the ball in his hands and transition.
Nick Bryant on Davis Rockers, and he gets it. That's another 2 points for Nick Bryant. That gives him 10 points on the game in just the first quarter.
Park Hill's now by 9 with 8 seconds left in the game.
Liberty North wants to take the last shot here.
And Davis Rockers is fouled, and they will be inbounding from underneath the basket.
4 seconds left in the first quarter here. Liberty North wants to try and put some points on the board before this quarter ends. Right now it is 19-10, Park Hill South. Liberty North does not want to let this get to double digits
2
again.
seconds left in the game, and the Eagles lose
wild
the ball.
pass there, and that ends the quarter. And that is the end of this quarter. We're going to send it to a quick break. We'll be back after this short break.
This year, all we want for Christmas is a warm meal for every hungry child, a bed for every homeless family, and blessings for every soul who helps us make this dream come true.
Hawthorn Bank believes in its customers and their dreams for the future.
About 5 years ago, when we had a smaller space and it was time to move, I had a vision for what I wanted, and Hawthorn was the one that could see the vision. Honestly, I don't think it could have happened without Hawthorn Bank.
I'm Kent Peterson, Market President for Hawthorn Bank. We are proud to support Liberty Public Schools and the Liberty community. Hawthorn Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to this third place game in the LN Invitational Tournament between Liberty North and Park Hill. Park Hill has a 19-10 lead over Liberty North here at the beginning of the second quarter. As both teams take the court once again, Cade McKinnon will inbound it.
Bouncing into Davis Rockers, over to Niemeyer.
Niemeyer obviously had that incredible game at the beginning of the tournament, but he's been relatively quiet tonight.
Underneath to Garrison, kicks it back out to Rockers. Underneath to the Iron Eagle, and he is blocked by Hall.
Park Hill takes the ball down the court quickly, and they get the two. That gives them an 11-point lead over Liberty North as they lead 21-10.
And number 21, Christian Bradford gets the
And the ball goes right to Nick Bryan as he drives down the court. And there's another two for Park Hill.
Park Hill is now up 23-10.
This game might get out of hand quickly for Liberty North if they cannot score. Down 13 with 7 minutes left in the second is not what you want to see, and the ball is taken away again.
Marshall steals it this time for the over and rebounded by Lynn.
They don't get the two that time. Liberty North does get the ball back.
And a missed shot there by Rockers.
Park Hill gets the rebound.
Townsend. And it is popped free by Garrison.
Park Hill is playing fast basketball here. They are moving up and down the court at a high speed.
Niemeyer at the ball in his hands, drives into the paint,
and he gets it. He gets the and one. That's incredible play there by Brock Niemeyer. We told you to keep an eye on him, see if he can repeat his performance from 2 games ago. As he heads to the line for his free throw.
Those are his 4th points of the game, trying to extend his point total to 5.
This, if he makes this free throw, this would make it an exact 10-point game. Liberty North tries to get back in it. They have not led yet in this game.
Number 2, Benny Kaplan, and number 35, Justice Braden, check back into this game for the Eagles. And he misses his and one free throw, and Park Hill looks to extend their 11-point lead with 6.5 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Park Hill.
And he looks like he stepped out of bounds.
That will be North ball. Justice Braden will inbound it here. Liberty North's moving a little slowly for a team that's down 11. It is still the second quarter, however.
And Niemeyer is blocked.
And Park Hill gets the ball back.
Marshall nearly has the ball stolen. And Townsend has over the Hall. Good pass underneath. And a wild pass there by Marshall. Actually, it was deflected, and it will stay with Park Hill.
Nick Bryant will inbound it here. Nick Bryant inbounds it to number 12, Samari Sharif.
Drew Townsend, the three is missed.
You can hear the student section shouting air ball as that three was missed.
And it looks like Justin Braden was fouled, and he will already be going to the line for free throws already. Park Hill has been fouling quite a bit in this game so far, having 8 fouls to North's 4.
Liberty North needs to cut down this deficit here as they are down 11 with 6 minutes left in the second quarter. And he does not. It bounces out of the rim. Yikes.
Sharif has the ball in his hands, kick it over to Bryant. A wild pass there is brought in by Sharif. Drives into the paint and misses the easy two. Gets thrown rebound though, puts it back up.
And they put it up.
21.
Another 2 points for Park Hill.
Christian Bradford extends his point total to 6 on the night.
He is the second highest scorer on Park Hill behind Nick Bryant, the all-conference athlete.
Benny Kaplan drives in, misses the shot. Park Hill gets the rebound, and there is a foul called. Looks like on number 4, Garrett Lynn.
Park Hill will inbound it here. More specifically, number 10, Anthony Hall, will inbound it here.
Number 3, Peyton Sosna is checking in for number 22, Drew Townsend.
And number 15, Cade McKinnon, checking in for Liberty North. Shamari Sharif with the ball for Park Hill.
Kicks it over to the wing, and nice pass underneath to Bryant, and Bryant misses the layup.
Benny Kaplan with the ball here, moving quickly.
And Kaplan dishes it off, and there's a foul called, and it looks like McKinnon will be going to the free throw line to shoot 2.
And McKinnon went 0 for 2 on his last attempts at hitting free throws. Let's see if he can do a little better this time and try and cut this deficit down as Park Hill leads 25-12.
And number 12, Samari Sharif, goes to the bench as he had a pair of fouls.
I think he has 3 fouls on this game now. So that's something to watch.
And McKinnon misses.
That's 0 for 3 from the free throw line. It's not great for McKinnon so far to start this game out.
Ashley with the ball. Looks like this Trojan offense extend the lead past 13 points with 4:41 left in the first half.
Liberty North not playing super aggressive defense, and Nick Bryant with points again. And he has 14 points on the game so far with 4.5 minutes left in the second.
And
Nick Bryant has been incredible in this game.
And Rockers has his 4 points of the game.
Rockers with his first 2 points in this game. He was a huge factor in the last game, but a relative non-factor in this one. Let's see if he can get more involved here down the stretch.
Kicks over to Hall. Hall drives into the lane, dumps it off. Nice pass
And
there.
Park Hill with another 2 points. They're keeping Liberty North at a safe distance.
Christian Bradford there with the bucket. A nice pass there.
Park Hill now leads 29-14.
And the ball is deflected by the Trojans. And the Eagles will inbound underneath their own basket. And number 22, Drew Townsend is checking in the game for Park Hill. And number 11, Michael Mosley is checking in the game for Liberty North.
Kaplan inbounds it here.
Inbounds it in to Rockers. Rockers' little jump shot.
Does not get it.
Too hard.
Ball is
Trojans in
back
transition.
in Nick Bryant's hands.
He drives it to the lane. Misses a shot. Braden gets the rebound there.
Justice Braden looking to put up some points here for North.
Kaplan is stripped of the
Nick
ball.
Bryant got the ball over to number 21, Christian Bradford.
And he misses the layup there. And it's going to be Eagles ball. Good defense there by the Eagles. Got back on defense. And
Michael
stopped
Mosley
the
playing
layup.
good defense on Nick Bryant there.
Kaplan pitches it off to Rockers. Over to Mosley. Kaplan thinks about the three there, doesn't take it, drives into the lane, and off the backboard too hard, rebounded by Hall. And it's back in Nick Bryant's hands with 2:56 remaining in the second quarter, up by 15.
And I'm noticing Park Hill has a lot more height inside the paint than Liberty North does, and I'm thinking that gives them, well, it definitely gives them a huge advantage in the rebound department.
And a charge is called there on, I believe, Christian Bradford. His second foul.
Called on number 21, Christian Bradford, his second.
Park Hill has definitely been foul heavy, but you can't say it's really hurting them as they're up 15 in this game.
And North is in double bonus already. So any foul, they will be going to the free throw line for 2.
That's good news for North as they try and come back from a 15-point deficit with just under 3 minutes left in the second.
Kaplan with the 2, cuts the lead down to 14.
Kaplan has 8 points on the night now. He is Liberty North's leading scorer. Shrek with the ball.
Don't you even think about making me Shrek.
And Justice Braden gets the rebound.
Kaplan in transition, gets into the paint and misses the layup. Brought down by number 3, Sosna.
Shrek has the ball once again.
Little spin move there, missed. Rebounded by the Eagles.
McKinnon gets the rebound, he gives it to Rockers right away. Liberty North down 14 in this game. 13, my bad.
Mosley has the ball in his hands with a minute and a half remaining in the second quarter.
Michael Mosley with the ball.
Braden with the ball in his hands, pitches it off to McKinnon, over to Kaplan, drives into the lane.
And that was Liberty North's player to watch was Benny Kaplan. And he already has 10 points here with a minute left in the second.
Chris Marshall drives in, misses. Kaplan gets the rebound. Only down by 11 now with less than a minute remaining in this first half.
And Kaplan had that huge three-pointer last night to send it to overtime, and he's been great in this game so far.
And Kaplan with 2 more forces the Trojans to call a timeout with 45 seconds remaining.
And they bring that lead back within reason. Let's send it to a quick break here. Be sure to stay tuned. We'll be back.
If we have time, like during halftime or in the third quarter, I'd like to maybe mention something
is
that
a warm
Park
meal
Hill,
for every hungry child,
that Park
a
Hill,
bed
actually no,
for
they're
every
about to come back.
homeless family,
That Park Hill doesn't have any starters graduating.
for every soul who helps us
And a
make this
player that
dream
never plays.
come true.
So only one.
Welcome back here to this third place game between Liberty North and Park Hill as momentum has shifted to Liberty North's side with 45 seconds left before halftime. As it is a 9-point game, Park Hill leads 29-20. Be sure to stay tuned for our studio halftime show as this game hits halftime.
And number 22, Drew Townsend, is bringing the ball up the court.
And one interesting thing to note about Park Hill's team, they're a very young team. There's only 2 players on the roster for them that will be graduating this upcoming year, and that is Peyton Sosna and Dexter Curry. All the rest of the team is juniors or younger.
Townsend has the ball, kicks over to Sosna. And it's
Oh,
stolen by
great
Rockers
play there by Rockers. And he gets the 2. That brings this game within 7 for Liberty North, and a wild pass by Park Hill there.
And a second and a half, left in this first half. Looking to maybe get a buzzer beater off.
This would be a long shot here, but who knows? And it comes up short there from Spencer Pennington. Let's send it to halftime.
welcome to your studio halftime show. I'm Zach Klug alongside my partner Jaden Klug, bringing you the first half recap where the score is 29-22 Park Hill.
So one thing we wanted to talk to you guys about is the Veterans Project. One of our very own, Riley Gibson, her stepdad actually started this program, and it's where they build houses for veterans that come back. It's kind of hard for them to adjust into their environment, and it's just a really cool program to give back to those who served for us.
Yeah, let's go ahead and send it to a video for more about that.
This agency does a couple things. So the first thing, and I think the primary thing that people think about, is we build tiny homes. But once those homes are built and the veterans come in to live, this agency does a couple things. So the first thing, and I think the primary thing that people think about, is we build tiny homes. But once those homes are built and the veterans come in to live in these homes in this community, what next? So the goal is to get them permanent housing ready.
My name is Brian Meyer. I am a co-founder and the chief legal officer for Veterans Community Project.
Chris Stout, CEO, co-founder.
My name is Brandon Wayne Mixon. I'm a co-founder / chief project officer at Veterans Community Project.
My name is Josh Henges, and I'm the clinical services director here at Veterans Community Project.
Believe it or not, all of us co-founders actually met from having different paths. We're all military guys.
We were able to kind of rally together and say, let's create a place that's designed to say yes. And so that's what we did. We came together and created VCP.
The idea for Veterans Community Project really, honestly, is still an evolving idea. I can't say it's a completed idea, but the basis of it was myself, the other co-founders, we're all kind of working with the homeless population, homeless veteran population, different capacities.
What's very unique about us is we're one of the first nonprofits in the United States that helps any veteran. I don't care if you served a day in the military, 30 years in the military, honorably discharged, dishonorably discharged, you're still a veteran to us.
We wanted people to say, well, I took an oath to defend our country. Well, that's good enough for us. We're gonna help you. So that's what we do.
So the goal with any homeless agency, and if this isn't their goal, they shouldn't be working with the homeless. The goal should be to get them permanently housed. People don't become homeless because they lost a paycheck. They become homeless because over time, they begin to isolate themselves.
We ended with the tiny house model for really a number of reasons.
When they come in, they're in survival mode. Survival mode, you are hyper vigilant. And the houses are just so perfectly designed to incorporate trauma. It's honestly, it's a trauma-informed house. Their bed, the way they sleep, they're facing the door, which is the only way in and out. The walls there don't have windows. The bathroom doesn't have a window. Windows are there on the side and up front. They can see everything coming in, and they got a wall right here. They feel safe and secure.
As far as the transformation that I've seen with some of the residents, it's been pretty moving. One, on an emotional standpoint, just being taken back, but also to see, I've seen many residents that come in very guarded.
And you start seeing them slowly get out of that shell. The shades start to come up. They leave their door open. They start hanging out front. They start hanging out as a community. It's incredible.
When we started this, I thought I'd spend most of my day working with the veterans. So I transitioned to more running the business. I spend most of my day raising funds, creating partners. Partners like Atlas allow me to focus more on serving the people.
We could not do what we're doing without partnerships.
The partnership with Atlas has just been huge for us. And that's just awesome, seeing these guys, not just from a business standpoint, but from an emotional and personal standpoint, getting involved with us.
And you see all of our partners come in, and they're the ones that really do the heavy lifting for us. We just provide that avenue for them to give back to veterans, and the response has been overwhelming at times in a good way.
You're able to literally heat and cool these places with almost a candle. I mean, it's just that efficient. Again, this is what the standard should look like for any other program. Even for residential housing, this should be the standard. The R-value insulation that the exterior installations be able to give to us, the roofing line that you guys have, the vented soffits, kind of the whole nine, these guys are literally providing the roof over our veterans' head.
I see VCP as a major component in Kansas City, and not only ending veteran homelessness, but ending homelessness in general.
I'd love to see a Veterans Community Project in every major city, because every major city has a need for this type of program.
Welcome back. Now let's talk about some players of the game. First off, we have Ben Kaplan going off with 8 points. He's really been getting the ball moving around and hasn't been selfish at all and taking great shots.
Yeah, he's leading the Liberty North team right now. It really seems like he's the dependable player. You know, we also saw Davis Rockers get a couple layups and Garrett Lynn get 2 points tonight, which is always a big contribution. Some players that we haven't really seen get a lot of points is Brock Niemeyer. He does have a few. He got a really nice layup towards the end of the second quarter. We also saw, Mac. He's been a little bit off tonight, and Caden's been stepping up and got a couple free throws. So the scoring is kind of spread out. Nobody has a lot of points on this Liberty North team. I'm really looking for them to find the hot hand. That's one of the things that they have to do, and I haven't really just seen that tonight yet. But yes, Benny Kaplan has been having a great game.
Well, I think a big part of it's also been how their game's very small ball, very fast, and Park Hill seem to be shutting it down. Anytime they try to move the ball, they're getting swatted. They're getting it, and they're taking it back the other way. And it's kind of tough to find the hot hands when you're just struggling to find possession.
Yeah, I agree. And now let's talk about Nick Bryant, as he has 14 points coming in just after the first quarter, 10 of which came from the first quarter. And he's been playing very good. He was 2-time player of the game. He got player of the game last year, and he also got player of the game this year. He's always really impressive. He got off to a quick 10 points. And something I noticed about Nick Bryant is he just plays so much faster than everybody else. He's very aggressive.
For sure.
He attacks the basket. And it's just hard to find people who do that like he does. Got anything else? All right, when we come back, we're going to revisit the keys to victory and then send you courtside for the second half.
First of the Wake Dutch.
Hawthorn Bank believes in its customers and their dreams for the future.
About 5 years ago, when we had a smaller space and it was time to move, I had a vision for what I wanted, and Hawthorn was the one that could see the vision. Honestly, I don't think it could have happened without Hawthorn Bank.
I'm Kent Peterson, Market President for Hawthorn Bank. We are proud to support Liberty Public Schools and the Liberty community. Hawthorn Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
This year, all we want for Christmas is a warm meal for every hungry child, a bed for every homeless family, and blessings for every soul who helps us make this dream come true.
Hawthorn Bank believes in its customers and their
Find the hot hand again and be physical. I added another one to their keys of victory is no turnovers, because my goodness, have they been struggling with this tonight. There was one possession where they had 3 back-to-back turnovers inside 1 minute, and Park Hill scored on every single one of them. And that's really what's been the defining moment in the game right now, is how far apart is those 8 points. They just have not been able to keep the ball, and they've also had issues, pretty much every time. Every game so far this season, whether it's dribbling the ball off the foot, they've just been turning the ball over a ridiculous amount.
For sure, and readdressing Park Hill's keys, they need to spread the offense out, they need to feed their key players, and they definitely need to rebound. They're definitely being more physical and making those steals, and they're putting those guys under pressure when they're just trying to make small ball and move it fast. But unfortunately, Park Hill's moving faster, so we're just going to have to see how it plays out.
Yeah, that is something I have noticed so far tonight, is how much faster Park Hill has been playing compared to Liberty North. Liberty North seems to be playing a lot slower than Park Hill. Park Hill's attacking the basket. They're playing aggressive, and Park Hill kind of seems cell-socked in the first quarter. And I really think in order to get back into this game, they're going to need to match the speed, match their aggression. Liberty North needs to force some turnovers, and they also need to keep them from having their own turnovers. But it's been a pretty tightly contested game. I expect this to go pretty far. I'm still expecting Park Hill. Park Hill is playing a great team. To kind of draw the St. Thomas Aquinas straw, that's kind of a short straw. But we're going to go ahead and send it courtside for some second half action with Ian and Caleb.
Thanks, Jaden and Zach. Welcome back to Liberty North for the third place game of this LN Invitational basketball tournament between Liberty North and Park Hill. Park Hill leads by 7, 29-22 in this game so far. Liberty North will look to try and complete a comeback here, but I don't know if they'll be able to.
Park Hill is led by right now Nick Bryant. Nick Bryant has 14 points on the night, and Benny Kaplan is leading the Eagles with 10.
I think any comeback Liberty North makes, Benny Kaplan will need to be a key part of it, just like he was last night. Andy Ashley starts this quarter off with the ball.
Yeah, an Eagle comeback is never out of the question as they came back from that deficit last night to go to overtime. It's a close loss to Basil Linwood. Open three by Hall is off the mark, rebounded by Kaplan.
Ball in Kaplan's hands. That's what Liberty North wants to see.
And to Rockers. Rockers gets through the double team. To land on the basket, deflected off Park Hill, and the ball will stay with Liberty North.
And I believe Benny Kaplan will inbound it.
And a missed shot by Justice Braden there.
And Park Hill has the ball again. Andy Ashley driving down the court.
Pitches it to Townsend for the three, no good. Rebounded by Garrett Lynn.
Justice Braden with the ball in his hands, and Park Hill gets the ball back. Andy Ashley with a great defensive play.
Great pass there up to Bryant.
Nick Bryant with 2 more points on the game. That brings his total up to 16 points as he leads Park Hill's scoring. The next highest scorer for Park Hill has only 8 points, and that is number 22, Drew Townsend.
A three by Kaplan is good from the corner to bring the Eagles within 6.
It's a 2-score game for Liberty North here, but it's going to be tough to come back with the way Park Hill's been scoring. Townsend with the ball, passes to Ashley.
The ball is deflected by Rockers there. Kicks over to the wing to Townsend. And a foul is called there by Liberty North.
I believe that was on Davis Rockers.
And the
Rockers gets the ball. He's running down the court. And he gets the 2 with the and 1. Incredible play there by Davis Rockers.
And he brings the Eagles within 4 with a free throw to be shot. Eagles are really getting into transition here to start off the second half, really converting their layups and holding Park Hill to no points.
Momentum is definitely on Liberty North's side right now. Let's see if they can keep it going their way here in the second half.
And he makes the second free throw.
And that brings it within 1 score. Andy Ashley with the ball here for Park Hill. You can hear the student section of Liberty North is getting excited at the prospect of a 1-score game. Nick Bryant with the ball in his hands. Liberty North has not been able to stop him.
The ball's at the wing, kicks it out to Paul. Back to Bradford. Drives in the lane, kicks the ball.
That's out of bounds. Justice Braden will inbound it here for Liberty North as they have a chance to tie this game if they can hit a 3-point shot.
Niemeyer bringing the ball up the floor, and
Justice Braden was not looking for the ball. The ball is back in Nick Bryant's hands.
To the corner for 3 for Townsend is off. And Nick Bryant finishes for 2 more. Actually, that was not
Christian Bradford adds the 2 on the rebound. That extends Park Hill's lead to 5 once more as they lead 33-28 over Liberty North.
Good pass there by Niemeyer to Rockers by the free throw line for 2 to bring the game within 1 possession again.
This has been a great back and forth here to start the second half. Park Hill needs to keep scoring because right now Liberty North is on a hot streak.
Ashley kicks it out to Bradford.
Nick Bryant
called for the foul, and he will go to the line for 2 more.
And Nick Bryant's been pretty good from the line tonight, only missing 1, I believe. Nick Bryant, through all the screaming, cannot make the free throw. Student section doing their best to distract him here.
Peyton Sosna checks in the game for number 22, Drew Townsend.
Nick Bryant lines up for his second free throw of the game. And it's good. That gives Park Hill a 4-point lead here with 5 minutes left in the third.
Niemeyer kicks it to Lynn, to the wing. 5 minutes left, drives to the lane for the layup, no good. Rebounded by Sosna. Sharif has the ball in his hands, kicks it to Hall. Hall with a nice pass, and
Nick Bryant with another 2 points. That brings him up to 19 points on the night. Incredible performance we are witnessing by Nick Bryant here.
Jumper by Kaplan is good.
He gave Park Hill a 6-point lead, and Kaplan brought it right back to 4. Kaplan has 15 points on the night for Liberty North. He is their leading scorer.
3 by Hall is no good, rebounded by Kaplan. Pass ahead to Braden, and he is stripped, but is Eagle ball still.
Let's throw it to a quick interview with a coach here.
And number 22.
Number one, defensively, we got to keep the ball out of the ball. We're getting easy shots at the basket. And then on the offensive end, we're doing a good job of getting runs, but we want to stop to the rim. So we're going to be starting going to the rim and finish over the contact. Thank you.
Welcome back to this amazing game here for third place between Liberty North and Park Hill. Liberty North just missed a 2-point shot from Davis Rockers.
Bryant with the jumper is good, and that brings his point total up to 21 points. Bryant is having an outstanding game.
Liberty North just has not been able to stop the all-conference athlete Nick Bryant.
Braden with the ball in his hands, kicks over to McKinnon for the 3, and it's no good. Rebounded by Sharif.
Liberty North got off to a little bit of a hot streak here to begin this quarter, but they've been a little cold over the past 2 minutes, being unable to score. Down 6 now.
Townsend missed a shot. Sharif rebounded. Actually, Townsend rebounded, kicked out Sharif. Ball tipped by Kaplan, and it's going to stay with the Trojans.
Let's throw it to a quick interview with the Trojans coach. Nick Bryant with the ball in his hands. Beautiful pass there from Bryant.
Is fouled, and number 21, Christian Bradford, will be going to the free throw line for 2 more.
Bradford has 10 points on the game. He is Park Hill's second leading scorer. Number 21, Christian Bradford, makes his free throw. Christian Bradford having to fight through the noise here. And it's no good. That noise is proving to be an effective distraction while these Park Hill players are shooting their free throws.
Garrison in the corner drives it to the lane, kicks it out to Braden, back to Kaplan. Braden on the wing, over to Rockers.
Good passing here by Liberty North.
Kaplan has the ball at 2.5 minutes remaining in this third quarter. Over to Garrison in the corner, back to Kaplan for the 3, and it's no good.
It just bounces off the rim. Justice Braden gets the rebound.
Garrison for 3, no good. Sosna gets the rebound, is almost stripped by Kaplan. Gets into the hands of Nick Bryant.
That's how Park Hill's going to win this game. They just keep putting the ball in Nick Bryant's hands. Liberty North has not had an answer for him in this game. He has 21 points with 2 minutes left in the third.
Bradford has the ball in his hands, kicks it out to Sharif.
I think if the game keeps going like it is, Nick Bryant is definitely a player of the game candidate for Park Hill. Liberty North has not scored here in almost 4 minutes. They get the ball back.
Braden gets the rebound, kicks it ahead to McKinnon, and he is fouled.
McKinnon will head to the line, but he has not made a free throw all night.
They will be inbounding underneath the basket.
Oh, my apologies.
If it's not a shooting foul, they won't be shooting free throws until they get to sit. Oh.
Up. Who was right, Caleb? As McKinnon heads to the line. He has not been good from the line tonight, and his troubles continue as he misses that one. I believe he is 0 for 4 on the night from free throws. As he'll shoot his second one here, looking to make his first of the night.
Minute and a half left in this third quarter. Park Hill up 39 to Liberty North 32.
And that one is good. That makes this a 6-point game here.
And McKinnon gets his first point of the night. Sharif has the ball in his hands with a minute 20. Sosna kicks it over to Townsend.
Townsend, Park Hill's second leading scorer, and he throws it to their leading scorer, Nick Bryant. Nick Bryant just looking to run out the clock a little bit here.
And
Liberty North is not really playing an aggressive in-your-face defense. They're sitting back, kind of letting Park Hill run the clock out.
And there's a foul called on number 5, Brock Niemeyer, and the Trojans will be inbounding underneath their own basket. Kicks it up to Sharif at the top of the key. "34 seconds left on the clock, and
Park
the Trojans
Hill is just running out the clock here, and Liberty North is letting them. Liberty North only down 6, but feels like it's much worse with their lack of scoring over the past 5 minutes.
Townsend has the ball in his hands, drives the lane, kicks out to Bradford for 3. And
and a beautiful 3 there by Bradford. That puts him at 14 points on the night.
And the ball is stripped.
Let's get a replay of that beautiful 3 by Bradford. Quick pass out to the edge, shoots it, beautiful form, fantastic. That gives them a 9-point lead on this game.
And Rockers has the ball
Nick
stolen.
Bryant with the ball.
And the buzzer beater is no good.
Tries a buzzer beater just a little bit high there. Nick Bryant's been playing fantastic. You'll see more of him after this quick break.
Hawthorn Bank believes in its customers and their dreams for the future.
About 5 years ago, when we had a smaller space and it was time to move, I had a vision for what I wanted, and Hawthorn was the one that could see the vision. Honestly, I don't think it could have happened without Hawthorn Bank.
I'm Kent Peterson, Market President for Hawthorn Bank. We are proud to support Liberty Public Schools and the Liberty community. Hawthorn Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
This year, all we want for Christmas is a warm meal for every hungry child, a bed for every homeless family, and blessings for every soul who helps us make this dream come true.
Welcome back to Liberty North High School for the final quarter of this third place game between Liberty North and Park Hill. Park Hill currently leads 42-33 as Liberty North will try and pull off another fourth quarter comeback here in this game.
Park Hill is playing some really good basketball right now, really finishing around the rim, making their three-pointers, while Liberty North is struggling to score here.
They struggled to score down the stretch there in that third quarter. Let's see if they can pick up the scoring here in the fourth. If not, this game is going to be a rough one for them.
Mosley with the ball in his hands, looking to cut the lead less than 9, or come back from 9. Niemeyer with the ball in his hands. Trojans are playing some aggressive trap. Lynn under the basket is blocked by a Hall.
Deep pass there.
And is staying with the Trojans.
Nick Bryant, no?
Bradford will throw the ball in for the Trojans. Nick Bryant checking out.
Throws it deep to Andy Ashley.
Ashley, the ball kicks over to Hall. Back to the top of the key. Over to the left wing.
Andy Ashley with the ball. Liberty North not playing a super aggressive defense. They're kind of letting Park Hill run the clock out.
Misses the jumper. Kaplan rebounds.
Liberty North down 9. They desperately need to start scoring here in the fourth.
Kaplan nearly loses the ball here. Back to McKinnon. Out to the wing. And a good shot there by Niemeyer is good for 2.
Beautiful jumper there by Niemeyer. That makes this a 7-point game. Let's get a replay of that fantastic jumper by Niemeyer. Watch the little spin there, and then he shoots it and right in.
And there's a foul called on one of the Eagles, and it looks like number 21, Christian Bradford, will be going to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Christian Bradford is the leading scorer who's in the game right now. He has 14 points on the game for Park Hill. Nick Bryant is still out on the bench at the moment. And his first free throw is good. That makes this an 8-point lead for Park Hill.
Bradford, that is his 14th point of the night, behind Bryant's 21st.
It's his 15th point of the night.
Point behind Bryant's 21.
As the student section takes to screaming again to try and distract him.
And it does not work.
It does not work. He sinks the free throw, making this a 9-point lead once more.
Kaplan with the ball in his hands, out to midcourt to Lynn. Over to the corner to Niemeyer for the 3, and it is off the top of the backboard. Kaplan with the ball. A little jumper missed. He gets his own offensive rebound. Actually, he does not. Townsend gets the rebound.
Townsend moving quickly.
Little dump off to Bradford for 2.
Bradford, and those are his 18th points of the night.
Bradford for 2.
Get a quick replay of that.
This little layup here, watch the beautiful pass. These were Bradford's 18th points on the night. He is Park Hill's second leading scorer.
And the ball was just stolen by Bradford. Park Hill has the ball with 6 minutes remaining.
Bradford having an incredible game. He might be player of the game for Park Hill.
Bradford goes into the lane, kicks it out to Townsend. Little floater is good.
And Townsend's 2 is good. That extends Park Hill's lead to 13.
And looks like Nick Bryant will be checking into the game. The next dead ball. Not good for the Eagles as he's the Trojans' leading scorer.
Liberty North needs to start scoring here if they want to get back in this game. They're down 13, and they have struggled to shoot the ball.
A 3 by Niemeyer is
Beautiful
good.
shot there by Niemeyer.
And a timeout is called by the Eagles. We're going to get a quick replay on that 3 by Niemeyer.
This 3 by Niemeyer made it a 10-point game. Make sure you stay tuned after this game. We have 2 championship games coming up. The women's championship game will be between St. Pius and Kearney, and the men's championship game will be between Baser Linwood and St. Thomas Aquinas. And I want to thank our crew really quickly for allowing us to broadcast this game. They're all working hard behind the scenes. Thank you to them.
Also stick around for our post-game show with Jaden and Zach in the studio.
As both teams take the court here with 5 minutes, 28 seconds left in the fourth, I believe Park Hill will get the ball.
Park Hill's up by 10, 48 to 38. 48
Drew
to 38.
Townsend inbounds it to Andy Ashley.
Ashley guarded closely by Mosley here. Over to the leading scorer, Bryant. Up to the top of the key. Over to the wing. And a wild pass.
Pass there.
And a great save by my fellow announcer, Ian Grove.
That came right at us in the announcer's booth here.
And the Eagles will be inbounding.
Eagles down 10 here. They need to start scoring to get back in this game.
Kaplan, little floater is missed.
Tries to tip it back in and he can't. Park Hill gets the ball back.
Ashley with the ball in the wing.
Liberty North playing a more aggressive defense here than they did in the third quarter.
Sosna with the easy 2 extends the lead to 12.
12-point lead for Park Hill here. Liberty North needs to start scoring and fast.
Niemeyer misses the layup. Sosna gets the rebound. Trojans pushing once again. Sharif with the ball. Underneath, Sosna is wide open.
Sosna with 2 scores in a row. They left him wide open both times.
Timeout, Liberty North High School.
Let's look at this replay. No one even around Sosna. The closest guy was Justice Braden, and he wasn't even ready to stop him. Sosna has 4 points on the game, and they came on back-to-back possessions in the fourth with 4 minutes and 26 seconds left to play. Let's send it to a quick 30-second break. We'll be right back.
Hawthorn Bank believes in its customers and their dreams for the future.
About 5 years ago, when we had a smaller space and it was time to move, I had a vision for what I wanted, and Hawthorn was the one that could see the vision. Honestly, I don't think it could have happened without Hawthorn Bank.
I'm Kent Peterson, Market President for Hawthorn Bank. We are proud to support Liberty Public Schools and the Liberty community. Hawthorn Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Liberty North for the final 4 minutes and 26 seconds of this third place game between Park Hill and Liberty North. Park Hill leads Liberty North by 14 points on this game. Things are getting out of hand quickly for North as they've struggled to score lately. Liberty North wants to complete a comeback here. They need to score in this game, and they need to do it quickly. Not a lot of time left for them. If Park Hill wants to win this, they need to get the ball into the hands of their playmakers, Bradford, Nick Bryant, and just let them do their thing.
Davis Rockers has the ball in his hands. Kicks it over to Braden. Back to Rockers. Into Kaplan. Into Braden into the paint. A little turnaround floater is missed. Rebounded by Sosna. Sharif has the ball in his hands. A little crossover. Kicks it out to Townsend in the corner. Back up to Sharif.
Liberty North not playing a really aggressive defense. They're just going to kind of run the clock out here.
And it is brought back by Sosna.
Andy Ashley with the ball.
Rockers guarding him, drives into the lane for the
easy two for Andy Ashley there. Let's watch this beautiful inside the paint shot by Andy Ashley to extend Park Hill's lead even further. As they now have a 16-point lead on the game. Not looking good for Liberty North.
A little jumper by Kaplan is missed, rebounded by Braden, back over to Kaplan. And he makes it too.
The second one. That cuts the lead back down to 14. Benny Kaplan has 17 points on the night. He is Liberty North's leading scorer by a lot. Davis Rockers
guarding Andy Ashley with 2:48 left in this game. Liberty North down by 14.
2 minutes and 45 seconds left in the game. Liberty North needs to score here. But they're just letting Park Hill run the clock out.
Sharif misses the bucket. Rebounded by the Eagles, Niemeyer.
Niemeyer with the ball, can't quite control it.
Nice little pass to Braden underneath for the layup.
Beautiful layup there by Justice Braden makes this a 12-point game for Liberty North. They have momentum on their side, but I don't know that they have enough time to turn things around here.
A high pass, but Sosna brings it in. It's going to be a jump ball. And it's going to stay with Park Hill.
And they leave Sosna open inside the paint quite a lot.
They do.
They're busy doubling the guys like Bradford, Nick Bryant. Sosna's taking advantage of that. He's gotten 4 points here in this fourth quarter.
Ashley guarded by Niemeyer goes into the paint. Nice little move, dump off to Sosna for the easy layup.
Sosna again. Nobody's even on him. They're too busy worrying about the other scorers on this team, and Sosna's got 6 points in this fourth quarter.
And a steal by Ashley.
Ashley gets the ball right back.
Dump off to Townsend for the 2 to bring the lead back up to 16 with a minute 40 left.
Momentum has shifted in Park Hill's favor here. Things are not looking good for North. Davis Rockers with 2 there.
Davis Rockers for 2.
Liberty North has started scoring, but I fear their efforts may be in vain as they started scoring a little bit too late in this game.
Ashley guarded by Rockers goes into the paint, dump off to Sosna, and there is a carry called on the Trojans, and it will be Liberty North ball with a minute 20 left.
Let's check out some replays here of the past quarter. Liberty North with the ball here. Ball in the hands of Michael Mosley, moving down the court quickly.
Mosley gets the ball stripped. Ashley has the ball. And
Nick
Bryant has the ball in his hands for another 2 and 1 for Bryant. And he is now leading the Trojans with 23 points, looking for 24 with this upcoming free throw.
Liberty North has not been able to stop Nick Bryant in this game. He's been ridiculous with 23 points already. And he misses his and 1. Michael Mosley with the ball inside the paint. Spencer Pennington misses the 3. Park Hill's ball. Liberty North playing a little bit more of an attacking defense.
And a
here.
reaching foul called on Kaplan. That's going to be his 4th.
And they're fouling to try and conserve the clock, but you're down 16 here. Your efforts may be in vain. Andy Ashley will head to the line here. Ashley with only 2 points on the night, but he's been incredible on defense for the team.
Park Hill's up 16 with 47 seconds left. And Bradford has the ball, looking to run out the clock.
And it looks like Liberty North might just let him. Andy Ashley with the ball. Moves inside the paint. Ball goes to Nick Bryant, and he gets another 2 points. That brings him up to 25 points on the game. He has had an incredible game so far. Liberty North has not been able to stop Nick Bryant. That would be the story of the game.
Corner for McKinnon for 3.
Cade McKinnon gets a beautiful 3. 8 seconds left on the clock.
And
Bradford
we'll run out the clock here.
Likely will just run out the clock. 1, and that's the game. Park Hill wins the 3rd place game, 2-47 North. Let's send it over to our studio halftime.
Oh. Hey, score! Score!
Go. Hello and welcome to your studio halftime show. I'm Zach Klug, joined alongside my partner Jaden Klug, and we just finished the 3rd place men's game in the Liberty North Invitational, where the Park Hill Trojans beat the Liberty North Eagles 64-42.
62-45. That's right, Zach. Other than that, Liberty North just could not seem to get hot tonight. At times they would go on scoring streaks, but then they could never string enough points together to take the lead. They really seem to have trouble shutting down Park Hill and their main scorer.
Yeah, that's right. And Park Hill's defense was what won them the games tonight. They were forcing turnover after turnover in the first half, which built them that lead. And they also forced the Eagles to take very difficult shots in the second half when they could never build the lead back.
Yes, and the player of the game is Christian Bradford, as he had 20 points during this game. He was hot, and they just kept getting the ball to him.
Yeah, you know, he was very successful, along with Nick Bryant. But he also had a great game tonight. And that concludes our second post-game show. Make sure to tune back in at 6:55 for your next pregame show. We'll see you in a bit.
Hawthorn Bank believes in its customers and their dreams for the future.
About 5 years ago, when we had a smaller space and it was time to move, I had a vision for what I wanted, and Hawthorn was the one that could see the vision. Honestly, I don't think it could have happened without Hawthorn Bank.
I'm Kent Peterson, Market President for Hawthorn Bank. We are proud to support Liberty Public Schools and the Liberty community. Hawthorn Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.